Hello and welcome to the Views Kitchen. On today's recipe, I'll be showing you how to make barbecue ribs just like I showed you on our YouTube story time. You all said, Steph, how do you make those delicious ribs? Well, today I'm going to show you. I'm going to break it down step by step like I usually do. Make sure that you look in the description box area. Look at the title, click that arrow, and it's going to expand that description area for you with the ingredient details along with some tips and, you know, anything extra I think will be beneficial when you guys are making the recipe. Now that we've done that, let's take a look at our ribs. Oh yeah! Take your ribs and pat them dry. I like choosing baby back ribs because I can fit 2 at a time in the oven. Believe me, I've tried to overdo it and it doesn't work. And if you're with me, let me know in the comments. We're gonna dry it as much as we can, okay? Take out all that moisture. What we wanna do is we wanna remove that membrane. And I find that it's easier if you use a paper towel. See? Just picks it right up. You guys see that?
Yes.
Okay. So you want to pull, and not all of them are as easy to pull off, so you're gonna have to do a little bit of work, okay? So I'm just gonna continue to remove the membrane for our other rib, our other baby back. And then that's pretty much it, okay? And just like that, we remove the membrane, okay? And you might struggle a little bit. Some of them aren't as easy to pull like the ones I just showed you, so don't get upset, okay? Just take a deep breath and then just continue where it peels off. But if you're lucky, it's just gonna go like a waxing strip, like, you know? If you're lucky, those are the ones that we want. So just make sure that everything's nice and dry. Let's move this to the side so that we can get started on our seasoning. Apple cider vinegar, apple juice, soy sauce, liquid smoke, oil, garlic powder, onion powder. And I'm gonna mix as I go just so that everything is nice and smooth and we don't get any clumps, okay? Ginger powder, ground cumin. This paste is looking like a nice little mask.
It smells divine in here.
It smells so good. Black pepper. I feel like I'm shouting out bingo numbers here. Sugogi dashida. This is a Korean beef bouillon, but if you have chicken bouillon, I'll leave the recommendation. It works well. I just like the flavor that this one gives in particular. Thyme. Time won't give me time. Finish it in the comments. You guys knew I was gonna do that. Guajillo chili powder. Paprika. Brown sugar. I think using brown sugar is like the huge difference in here.
I agree.
And a little bit of salt.
Bingo!
Yay, bingo! Mix it and mix it good. And you just want to make a nice paste, just like this. Taste that paste. It's divine. You're gonna love it. Once you have your paste nice and just, you know, thick like that, now it's time to season our rack of ribs. Massage that paste in there nicely. Doesn't that look beautiful?
It really does. And they taste amazing.
Yes, they are very tasty.
And I know because I'm here promptly once a week to eat ribs.
I do. My nephew absolutely loves ribs, and I've managed to make ribs Pretty good, I would say.
He will not eat ribs from anywhere else. I've tried to convince him. I'm like, hey, let's go here and eat ribs, or I'll make you ribs, and he's just like, nope.
I know if I call and say, hey, I have ribs today, I can, within minutes, I can see him, so.
So this tutorial is more for me, guys, but we're bringing you along.
I don't know, Claude. Every time I post the ribs, you're like, how do you make it? It's not that I was being stingy with the recipe or my take on it. It's just that it has to be just perfect so that when you make it, you're not going through the struggles that I have had in the past. And believe me, after years of working with ribs, you'll learn. Don't ever rush it. Just have everything ready, okay? It's kind of like when you're pregnant, you can't rush the baby. The baby's gonna come when it wants to come.
Even though some of us tried.
We tried. I think we all tried. Some of you wanted me to give you a recipe. No, you're on your own on that one.
You can't rush divine timing.
You can't. Somebody's gonna be like, I know why you like making ribs, because you get to get messy with your hands. And you are correct. Views on the Road rib paste coming to a store near you. No, nobody cheered me on in the comments. Why? All right, after you taste it, then we'll talk about it. Friends, the amounts of paste that I posted in the description area for you, those amounts are pretty right on for about 4 to 5 pounds of your baby back ribs, okay? So you'll be able to coat 2 baby back ribs with that amount. Get as much of the paste that you have to stay on your ribs, okay? I'm gonna rinse my hands real quick. And you guys should clean up your hands too, okay? I don't know if you guys are just sitting there drinking your agua fresca, but I hope you get up and go clean your hands with me. Once you've seasoned your rack of ribs, what you want to do is you want to wrap them up nicely. So you can either use your saran wrap or you can use your foil. You want to keep it in your refrigerator for a minimum of 8 hours so it can absorb all that seasoning and the flavor. I think the longer you leave it there, the better. So if you were able to do 12 to 24 hours, it would be ideal in order for you to get that delicious flavor that you would get from the seasoning to penetrate into your rack of ribs. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when it's time to place them in the oven. Okay, let's unwrap this little delicious gift that we have here before we place our ribs. It smells so delicious. We have a beautiful coating of our little rib on there. Not so little, it's nice and thick. Now we're just gonna transfer it over to our baking sheet. I line the bottom sheet with foil, and then I'm using parchment paper because it tends to stick to the foil. And except if you're using the non-stick one, but this is the way that I like to do it. Now, before we place our ribs in the oven, let me tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna place your oven at 380 degrees and you're gonna bake them for 1 hour. After that hour, we're gonna take them out. We're gonna mop them, slather, and coat them with the delicious barbecue sauce of your choice. And we're gonna change the temperature to 300 degrees. Now we're gonna keep it at 300 degrees for 2 hours. So that's gonna be 2 coatings that you're gonna be doing with your barbecue sauce. Now, if you can't remember that, not to worry. I'm gonna leave all of this in the description area for you, okay? So now that I've been long-winded and said all of that, let's place them in the oven.
Thanks, Mom.
After 1 hour, you're gonna get the coating to look like this, and that's when you wanna add and slather your favorite barbecue sauce over it. And what I like to do is I like to tap it on just like this. Once you've coated your ribs with your favorite barbecue sauce, you're gonna place it back in the oven at 300, and we're gonna continue to cook it for 2 more hours. And that low heat is gonna allow all of this to get nice, soft, and juicy. Now, in 1 hour, you're gonna come back and you're gonna do the same thing with your barbecue sauce. That way we can get that nice, sticky deliciousness that everybody loves. And after 3 total hours, we have our ribs. You can see that they've already detached a bit from the bone, and you know you're ready. Once I take them out of the oven, I like to add a little bit more of the warm barbecue sauce over the ribs. That's how our family likes it, but you guys can make it comfortable for your home. If you love sticky ribs, you guys are gonna love these. They are super sticky, delicious. I'm surprised that I haven't picked at the side of one already. That usually happens. There's usually a corner missing.
So we need to let them rest for 15 minutes and then we're gonna slice right into them.
That's right. Did you guys hear what your Tia Cloud said? Say it again, Cloud.
We're gonna let these ribs rest for 15 minutes and then we're gonna cut them up for you.
Yeah. Ta-da! We're ready to slice these ribs. And you just want to slice right in between the 2 bones, okay? But look at how beautiful that is. See, I gotta show you every single piece. I don't want you to be like, Steph, some of them didn't work out. No, they all work out nice and smooth throughout, guys. Oh, did I get caught in between some meat here? Huh?
A bone?
A bone? What's going on?
Let me help you.
Oh, really? Everybody wants to help. Raise your hand if you want to help, guys. If you're not too sure if you like ribs or not, sometimes I think the spare ribs tend to have a stronger flavor and the baby back are just a smooth, enjoyable flavor for everyone. Because the baby back are light, and I think sometimes a spare rib can be a little bit gamey at times. Look at that beauty. You guys ready for a nice taste? Look at that.
I'm ready.
It's almost like if I smoked them outside, right?
But you didn't.
We have that little nice smoke ring. We just took our time and made it with love.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm gonna hold it with both hands so that you can all get a big, big bite. Ready? As always, Views Club Bell Notification Squad, and I see you guys. I see you at night, craving some food, getting those munchies, but regardless at what time you watch, Cloud and I completely adore you, and we're super excited for you guys to try this rib recipe. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Adios! And let me show you how sticky my fingers are from this. Mira, that sauce. Okay, it's a good, nice deliciousness. Before I take a delicious taste test, or should I say a sticky taste test, I do want to share with you guys some of the things that I like to pair the ribs with. We do a lot of the pasta, cold pasta salad, baked beans. We like to eat it with macaroni and cheese or some cornbread. You know, you can pick your sides, whatever your family likes when you have barbecue. Those are the ones that you want to go to. I'm going to link them in the description area in case you want to give them a try. But friends, I will say I don't eat ribs or corn on the cob in public, but these ribs are so delicious and tender that I'm just gonna slide it right off the bone.
And don't forget your bread, your pickles, and your onion. Oh, she came with her bread. All right.
I have the bread. So if you guys want to see me peel this off, just like that, we're set. You ready?
Oh, I thought you were gonna eat that bowl.
I don't do this in public. I just said that, Cloud.
This isn't in public.
This is public now.
It's
you guys, the Views Club made me public. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I'm super excited to celebrate with you guys, so let's take a big bite.
Very delicious. Ooh.
Stop. Don't start, Cloud. It's not my turn. It just fall apart. Exactly how they should be. Ooh, it's just completely fall apart. The time frame that I gave you guys, just be patient with it. It's gonna be worth it. I need a piece of bread. Let's do this. I have had ribs in public, but it's only when I'm huddled in a safety little crowd with family. You guys have to, you know, stand behind me, kind of like block me so that I can get down.
What kind of traumas are you facing with ribs? I'm worried.
Girls, because I get really nasty with them.
So?
I do. I'm just like gnawing on the bone.
Who cares?
I care.
What?
Mm-hmm. You know I get shy.
Oh, wow.
And then I do start licking my fingers.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's meant for. Maybe
Right.
maybe you went on a date with someone that traumatized you. That you weren't allowed to like lick your fingers and be messy.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. They have those wet towelettes at the barbecue places.
I know. I'm so grateful for them.
Yes.
And girl, you know what happened to me at Salt Licks?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
But we love that place.
It's so good there. Mm-hmm.
Hello to all of our friends in Austin.
Hola, saludos.
Hello.
But I'm really excited for you guys to try my take on barbecue. I know that there's so many varieties of ways to make it, but after a lot of years of practice and hard work, I present you a gold mine.
Made inside the comfort of your own home. Bye guys, we love you.